everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to talk about the strategy item method on how to get rare strategy items, which are going to be the best way to upgrade your squad. And when I say upgrade your squad, I mean boosting their overall, right? Boosting the attributes on their cards, making them better than what they normally should be. We're going to go through everything that you need to know about the method. Now, two things. Number one, this is not a coin making method. This is not a get rich quick method. This is just simply the best route to take, the best method to do to try to get rare strategy items, specifically to try to get items that are going to plus your speed, because that's what everybody wants, right? Faster players is the goal to build out your MUT team. Number two, if you guys don't know what strategy items are, you don't know how to use them, you don't know what they do, be sure to go check out my video. It's going to be down below in the comment section as a pinned comment where I go over everything that you need to know, the basics on strategy items. Again, if you're clueless on what to do, how to use them, I recommend going to watch that video first. So let's go on over to the sets first and do some math here, because there are three types of strategy items, and within these, we want the rare ones, right? So there's silver ones, which are common, and then there are green ones, which are uncommon, and then rare ones, which are blue. So for the rest of the video, I'm going to refer to commons as silvers, to uncommons as greens, and to rares as blue. With this method, there's a couple different sets that we need to use. Now, the things that we need to know here is that you can trade in 8 silver strategy items. Those are the common ones. 8 of them will go in and give you 1 green, which is the uncommon, okay? You can then take 5 of those green items, the uncommons, and exchange those in for a blue, which is the rare. And at the end of the day, that's really what we want. Now, this particular set right here, where you trade in 5 greens for 1 blue, it's basically going to give you 1 random rare strategy item. Now, there's actually another set where you can take 40 silvers and put them in for 1 blue. The math adds up, so either set, it doesn't really matter which one you do. At the end of the day, you can either take 8 silvers to make 1 green, and then 5 greens to make 1 blue, or you can take 40 silvers to make 1 blue. It still adds up to the same amount. 8 silvers per green, and you need 5 greens. 8 times 5 is 40, and then again 40 silvers also makes up the rare. So if you happen to strike gold and complete this set and you get a rare item that you want, specifically one that's going to plus your speed or something good, you can stop there. You're good to go. But if you scroll all the way down, there is a rare offensive strategy fantasy set, and you can do defense or offense. So this one is good because you get to pick which side of the ball you're shooting for, whereas this one is giving you just a rare item random. So this one requires 2 blues. So basically you're putting in 2 blues to get 1 fantasy pack. That fantasy pack is going to give you 1 choice out of 10 cards. So you're going to get 10 random cards. They're not always going to be the same 10 cards, and you get to pick 1. Basically, you get 10 chances to find a speed card. So we're going to kind of show you the method on how to get your silvers, your base points here, or starting point, I should say, and then work your way up to getting enough greens, to then getting enough blues. I'm making up colors now. Getting enough blues, and then eventually, hopefully, finding the card that you're looking for. Now, one other thing that I can't stress enough here is doing your daily objectives, because this method can get extremely expensive, but the good thing here is that when you do your daily objectives, right, there's 4 objectives every day. Doing the first 3, which typically are going to be winning 2 games and purchasing a pack, that's going to give you a strategy item pack, and you're going to either get a silver, green, or blue. Now, the chances of getting a blue in there are very slim, but I actually got one the other day. I wasn't even paying attention, wasn't recording. I was pretty shocked. I think for the most part you're going to get silver. Sometimes you'll get greens, and if you hit a blue, I mean, that's a big W. And the biggest reason is because those blues, though we can use them in this method, they also quick sell for 50,000 coins. So if we get to a point, right, where you got the strategy items that you want, and then you get a blue from your daily quick sell, well then, I'm sorry, not daily quick sell, but your daily strategy item from the daily objectives, well then you just made yourself 50K. So that's something to think about down the road. Now, every day you get an item, right? And basically what I've been doing to this point, I have purchased 0 strategy items. Basically, when I get to 8 silvers, and I've been earning these from the daily objective, I will go in, and then just put them into this set. Now I have a few from the Superstar promo that's out right now, but basically, hypothetically, if I had 8 of these silvers, I put them all into the set, right? I would get a green in return, and then I'd go down here and I'd say, do I have 5 greens yet? Right now, I only have, I think, 2, obviously, and one of them is actually in my lineup. So eventually, if I were to get 5 greens, I'd then put them in the set, and then boom, I got a blue. I would open up that pack. If the blue is not one that I want to use, then I would put it into one of these sets. I would need another blue in order to do that, obviously, and then I got my fantasy pack, and then I just have to hope for the best. So before we start spending our coins, I want to show you, I actually opened up these fantasy packs on stream a couple nights ago. Come on, chat. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Speed, 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 speed. Womp womp. I think hold on. I might re-roll it though. I'm rolling it twice, boys. Come on. We got 2 chances. I need the speed. Let's go! Let's go! So obviously, only relying on the daily objectives, we've already gone over it. You need 40 silvers to get 1 blue. We're talking basically 40 days. There's going to be opportunities or chances where you're going to get something better than a silver in your daily. But the point here is that if you're not trying to spend any of your coins, it's going to take a very long time to build up those sets and then eventually get to the blue fantasy pack that I just opened. The other option here is that you can go into the store, go to players, and purchase a random strategy item. This is 5,000 coins. So what we're going to do is open up a couple of these, but I want to go over some more math here with you. In this pack, you're either going to get, same as kind of your daily here, is you're going to get a silver, a green, or a blue. Blues are going to be very rare. Greens are going to be a W when you get them, and silvers are going to be as expected. If the worst case scenario happened and I open this pack 40 times, it's going to cost me 200,000 coins, okay? So basically, we can equate, again, worst case scenario, assuming you open 40 straight packs and don't get a blue or a green, 200K it's going to cost you to build 1 blue. Now, if you want to get to the fantasy pack where you get the 10 options and you get to pick 1, well, then you have to double the amount here because you need 2 blues to put into that set. So now we're looking at basically 400K to get 1 strategy item fantasy pack where you gotta hope out of those 10, are you going to get one of the cards that you like, aka a card that has speed. So as you can see, it's going to become very, very expensive, and if you don't have a lot of coins to blow, I certainly do not expect you guys to do this, and I really don't want you to do this because it's going to be very expensive. It's very risky. It's not the smartest idea of all, but I just wanted to show you this is what people in the community are doing to get these rare strategy items, and this is how players are boosting their team. So as you can see, I don't know how many packs I've opened up at this point, but still not even a green in sight. We're hoping for a little bit of luck. At the end of the day, we're going to open up enough of these. I don't know how much it's going to cost me, but we're going to open up enough to convert these to at least 2 blues and plus what I have into 2 blues, and then we can do the rare fantasy pack one more time. But like I said, we're striking out right now. So just to give you an idea of the odds, it took me 140,000 coins, which is about 28 packs, before I pulled my first green. Now, some of you might get more lucky than others. Again, might hit the lotto and pull a blue out of these. Twice I pulled a strategy item from the current promo that's going on, the Superstar promo. I believe those are still treated as silvers as well. So pulling those, well, it's different from a silver. It's not the greatest. It's still treated as a silver. But as you can see, this can get mighty expensive. So I've opened a bunch of packs at this point. I've lost count on how much I've spent. Some of you guys can probably pull back the beginning of the video and minus or subtract the amount of coins I have from what I started with and figure it out for me. And we're probably going to continue to open up more, but I just wanted to kind of show you the steps now. So once again, we would complete this. We get our green item here, and I want to also verify that these promo cards can go into the set. Let's see if it works here, and it does. So if you do pull those superstar strategy items, those can also go into the set. But basically, we would build out our greens, okay? We get ourselves a random green, and then once we get that, it kind of doesn't really matter what it is at this point, because at the end of the day, we want to get 5 of these, so we then can take 5 greens and build out a blue. So between what was already in my binder and all of the silvers I just pulled, I was able to build up another, I think, 6 or 7 greens. I have a total of 7 now, so I'm going to put 5 of these into a set, and this is going to give me 1 rare item. Now, if this rare item happens to be something that I want, if it's a speed card, it's a W, right? But unfortunately, it's not. It's a blue play fake. It boosts catching and a bunch of other things. Not really what I wanted. So next, I would do enough to get another blue. In this case, I already have it in my binder, so for time purposes, we'll skip that step. But basically, I would open up enough packs and then build 40 more silvers or 5 more greens, put them in to the rare strategy item, and then hope for the best again. If I don't get what I want, we now have 2 blues. We can go down and put it into either of these sets. Because I think I'm set on defense right now, I'm going to go with offense, and we're going to put the 2 blue offensive items that we have. We have a play fake one and a West Coast one. We're going to put them into this fantasy set, kind of like what we showed you from the live stream, and we're going to open a rare offensive strategy pack. Now, this is going to, again, give me 10 choices. I get to pick 1, and they're all at random, so it's not guaranteed that you're going to have a speed item in here, but we're really, really hoping for the best. Maybe even on the first card, and sure enough, we get one, but it's only for halfback. So though this is good, and I might end up taking it, it's still not ideal because we kind of want wide receivers to be affected, right? But we did get a speed item on the first try. So here is one that affects wide receivers, but it does not give us speed. It gives us plus a spec catch, jumping, regular catch, deep route running. Not a bad card, right? But speed is the end goal here. Next one. Another one for halfbacks. Unfortunately, it's just not one that I need right now, but I may end up taking it. So we've hit on 2 speed items so far, but neither of them are affecting our wide receivers. I feel like I'm kind of having luck right now, but not a good enough luck. So we get an offensive line card. We definitely don't care about that. We get another halfback card that's not containing speed this time around. We get an all positions card. Now this one's going to affect our entire offense, but no speed boost there, and I don't even know if there's an all position speed boost around, so I'm just going to move on. Another halfback card. Where are the wide receiver cards? We need one. We have a quarterback one specifically, but still no speed boost to them. 2 more to go. We have an all positions West Coast. That's not going to help us. And our last chance is a offensive lineman. So though we did get speed, and I think they're actually not bad, we didn't get the one we wanted. If I had to choose between these 2, which I do have to choose actually, I'm probably going to go with this one because it's juke, spin, ball carrier vision, speed, and acceleration versus this one boosts awareness, and I think acceleration, in my opinion, is much, much more important. So now we have this card. You still need to watch my video on powering these items up and equipping them because I still have to apply some training to this item to get that speed boost. But the other side of this here, right, is that if you want to kind of roll the method again, because you have one of these blue items, you're kind of halfway there. So it's probably going to cost you around another 200K to build a second blue, but now you can put that into the set along with this one and then roll it again, and that's just how you keep doing it. It's expensive. It's not for everybody right now. I don't know if these things will get any cheaper or what additional types of cards we'll see in the future, but that's the method on how to get rare strategy items. Good luck on your rerolls. Thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.